someone to pursue health and wellness goals with and set joint milestones as a couple and like pursue self-actualization. That's what I find attractive. It's just rare that you find that.
Okay, yeah. And if you do find that, Kyle, what if she's as dumb as a box of rocks? But she's dedicated. She'll get up and go every day. Let's go do, she's over there doing one-handed push-ups and clapping like this Ian Zohan push-ups and stuff like that.
I doubt someone would be as dumb as a box of rocks that I would be interested in. However, there is simple-mindedness. I have a really high IQ. I've been tested like 147. That's on the leading edge of the probability curve.
Have you ever had a girl that was smarter than you?
No.
What would you do?
I've always been smarter than anyone that I was in a relationship with. Not saying they were dumb. They were clearly well-educated. Yeah. But I could tell that I processed things at a higher level than they did.
Yeah.
The problem happens is if you abuse that power and use it to manipulate and deceive and think, I find it empowering to facilitate critical thinking and deeper states of like self-reflection.
It's the same thing as a girl using her pussy
to miss you.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. If I was using it to twist their mind into like molding how I want, that would be the same kind of misuse and abuse of using your sexuality to control manipulate a situation. Go ahead.
And you're bringing something up on my head and stuff like that too, because honestly, like thinking back or whatever, that is one of the initial things that I will go into. I will show my intellect. Like whenever, like in initial meetings, I don't know, the big words start coming out that I don't even know how I remember and shit. But it just comes out naturally, or whatever. But maybe just like to let them know, like, hey, I ain't dumb. I think it might be that.
True, but let me tell you another insight I just had after listening to that. I remember when I was on online dating, and if I told them I was a PhD or getting my PhD, you would be fucking shut. Yes, the minute I mentioned higher education, boom. Communication stop, dude, immediately.
You figure it'd be good because they're like, damn, he's got a PhD. I'm talking to this motherfucker with a PhD and stuff like that.
Negative.
I want to ask you something.
What's up?
So you've been dating a chick for, 3 weeks. Everything's it's getting there pretty good. Everything's clicking and stuff. You really don't have a phone code or whatever. Or if you did, it was just 4 basic 1, 2, 5, 6. And then you go to take a shower. Well, you forget something in the room or whatever, like your underwear or whatever, and then you go in there and she's on your phone. What do you do?
Yeah, so I haven't actually had to deal with that, but I guess the first thing I would say, I'm assuming that you don't trust me and you think it's not like she thinks you're running a underground fucking drug market. She's probably thinking that you are talking to other women. It's that simple, right? I guess the discussion would have to be on values and do you value fidelity and loyalty and do we agree around that,
Why would there be a discussion?
What do you mean?
Well, this happened to me.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying before. So let's say you start dating each other, you're meeting for 3 weeks. Have you at that point said, hey, listen, I am monogamous. I don't sleep around with multiple people. If I'm sleeping with someone or connecting with someone, I'm connecting with them. You.
It's just, if we're fucking, the only person I'm fucking is you. You fuck with me. It's all understood. That's already been done. But
you've already had that conversation.
Yeah, you've already had the conversation. Then you go and then you see that.
So exclusivity has already been discussed.
It's been put into play.
Now she's obviously been cheated on several times before. This is you can make that assumption. She's been fucked over before, right? Because that's typically a behavior that happens. Go ahead.
But are you going to keep with her? Are you going to keep entertaining it? Are you going to figure out why were you going through my phone? Or are you going to do like I did?
I would, if someone was going through my phone when I was in the shower after we've already discussed exclusivity, I would and I really like this person. I saw a future with them, right? I would sit down with them, pull up my phone right in front of them. After, I'm saying, look, we're going to just do this together. I'm going to sit here with you, let you go through everything so we never have to do this shit again. And then you're going to pull your phone up. We're just going to sit here and roll this thing out for the next 10 minutes. And then agree to not have to do this anymore. Okay, like that's how I would do it.
I feel differently. I feel like we've already had this conversation and we've already got to that part. We talked about the trust. If you're not gonna trust me now, then there's no hope. I'm like, remember I told you, hope we get a motherfucker killed.
Yeah, but they've got to also take into consideration there might be a series of traumatic events in the past that have led to this program behavior. She's trying to protect herself. That's the understanding I would come from. What about this? I'm going to throw a scenario out. You're in recovery. She sees you and she doesn't really know what drugs or alcohol, maybe abuse looks like. She starts to think maybe Jeremy's using meth, but it's just you're on your Adderall, the normal thing. And she says, are you willing to pull up your bank statement to see if I see any $200 or $300 withdrawals? Are you willing to do that? Are you willing to pull up your financials in front of someone that you've exclusively dating?
Yep.
You are? Me too.
Yep.
That seems valid. Like the way you're spending your money shows a lot about who you are as a person.
Yeah, I get it. You're throwing a red flag, because my daddy always said, and it's a true fact, your past will always haunt you. So it's always going to be like that. There's always going to be that question, stuff like that. And because we did that, I swear I've ended it like that night or whatever. Because it's just like, and the same thing, like when they go to stalking Facebooks and shit and social media and stuff, you're like, why are you, if you look for shit, you might, and then perceive it wrong. And then what the hell, look, here we are or whatever on some bullshit. Like,
you mean someone else stalking your social to see if they can
you're dating a girl and then you're just seeing like, she's, who's this? I had this happen. I'm just like, why are you liking all her profile pictures and shit? I'm like, why are you digging through shit? I don't go digging through your shit.
So now that's another topic is that you're dating someone you're serious about. Are you leaving your messenger on to get DMs from people? Are you liking women's pictures that are clearly single that are looking for?
Dude, I got certain people, like if I see your post come up, I'm just me. If I see my
Who cares about me? I'm a guy.
No. I'm saying like women. Yeah, I got women friends like that. I see coworkers and stuff like that. Create a new profile picture, boom. Like and they do the same shit to me.
What if it's her trap shot, or what do you call it? The like the picture. Snap. That's a picture they post up specifically to get attention from single men or attention from guys. What is that one called? It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Are you going to like
that?
Yeah, like the face look and the freaking posing in the mirror.
Yeah. Like almost a piece of the nipple showing. Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Are you going to like that picture when you got a girl?
Fuck, I scroll pretty fast and I don't be looking at shit all the way. But if it catches my eye like that, and if I was out with a girl, yeah, I'm pretty smart enough right there, probably not to.
Yeah, there you go.
To do that. Well, I mean, I don't know. Really.
It might be disrespectful.
If it's my friend, yeah.
Well,
trying to fuck her.
I'm just saying you're starting a series of actions that could lead someone into the logical conclusion that you're interested in stepping out. You see where I'm going with that?
Yeah, but why? Then they need to talk about that with me. Because what if you had a picture on there and I'm heterosexual?
Don't worry about me. Talk about women.
Your shirt, no, I'm saying, but your shirt was off, and I like that. What's the difference?
Because she's probably not worried that we're going to sleep together. See what I'm saying?
What's the difference in a person that's 300 or 3,000 miles that lives in Idaho and that has a little picture like that? You see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
I'm not driving to Idaho. I'm not driving to Idaho to go get that or whatever. God dang, I like Kyle's fucking nipple picture the other day. He was at the lake. He just fucking, he's been working out or whatever. My daddy always told me, we used to go to the mall, bro, when I was younger. Look, but don't touch or whatever. Even if you're with somebody, if a rack's hanging out there or a big old fucking fat ass in a red dress is.
What about if you're out at dinner with your girl are you able to have the self-regulation to fucking keep your attention on who you're supposed to?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, man. I heard like a.
Oh, no. I'm pretty good about that. Like, it's like a look thing. And even if they catch you, I mean, you just kind of like maybe give it like a little smirk, play it off. I don't know. Have to play that situation as it goes or whatever. Are you looking at it? But I really, honestly, Kyle, don't want a female that's like that. Because if a good looking dude walks over and he's got, man, but as long as she ain't over there trying to, go fucking holler at him and stuff like that, and keeps on with the death stare on it, then okay, whatever. The dude walked by, good looking dude or whatever. It's just like, have you ever had this? Like a girl that had a nice body, and you're walking in the mall beside him, and then you see that dude. He's walking like past y'all, but he just like totally scans her, and you're like, damn, that motherfucker just scanned my, he looked at everything. A lot of guys get jealous on that. What are you looking at?
No, not jealous. That was actually used to gas me up when my ex-girlfriend, she would take my clothes, cut them up into strips and sew them together in these little tiny ass dresses and shirts. And she'd be rocking my shirts that were cut into custom made tops. Yeah, dude. And it'd be fucking me on, she'd be wearing me on her, rocking me on my fucking arm candy. I remember that, man. That would gas my ego up because everybody'd be looking at her and it was like I had a fucking stamp on it. But see, I was also I was fucking like more narcissistic back then. Now I don't look at shit like that. I don't want people lusting after my girl, man.